your point is a variation on an old argument given by Nelson Pike against divine eternity. And it's easier to see the point in Nelson's Pike's argument. So Pike argued that an eternal God couldn't create anything in time. You have to be in time to create anything in time. So let's suppose that something comes into existence in time. I think Pike's example was a mountain. So let's suppose a mountain comes to exist at t1, time t1, okay? Now the question is, could an eternal God create this mountain at t1? And Pike said, obviously not, because if God created the mountain at t1, then God would be at t1, and then God would be in time. Now, the flaw, so I want to say, I forgot to say at the outset, this is a very good question. The questioner has, you might say, reinvented a very famous argument by Nelson Pike, and that's very praiseworthy. I mean, not many people could do that really fast. Yeah. Okay. So, so here's the solution to the problem, and it goes like this. We need two temporal indicators, not just one. We need one for creation and one for coming into existence, see? So suppose we say God creates a mountain at t1. And now notice that at t1 is ambiguous as between when the mountain comes to exist and when the creation is. On the doctrine of eternity, a statement like this is never precise. So here's the precise version of this ambiguous statement. It goes like this. In the eternal present, God wills that a mountain come into existence at t1. And now we have no problem. Okay, in an analogous case, we begin like this. In the eternal present, God wills, and now we fill in whatever is involved in the contact here. That Abraham hears God calling him by name at time t1. And then unless we can find an argument that renders that incoherent, and trust me, that is hard to do, or I haven't seen one yet anyway, then we have the solution to the difficulty. Yeah.